So boys and girls, today is the day we're going to be finding out what power my BMW M140i is running. So as you guys know, I recently purchased another BMW M140i and I believe it's mapped. Now one reason why I think it's mapped is because those dials go to 480 brake horsepower and that is what happens when you stage 1 it. And the second reason why I think it's mapped is because it feels bloody rapid. So today, hopefully, we're going to get the car on a dyno. Now we're either going to go to Celtic Tuning or we're going to speak to another place to hopefully get it on the dyno. We haven't confirmed anything yet because first of all we need to give it a good clean and then we're going to put a few little bits on it that my old car had and then we'll go to the dyno. Hopefully I can film it though, hopefully. So without further ado, make sure you leave a like, rate, comment and subscribe and let's get straight into today's video. This should be a good one. Now the car's had a quick clean, we're going to install the Maxton V1 Lip Spoiler. This is exactly the same as what I had in my old car. I really liked it, so I thought I'd get another one. But once again, massive thank you to the support from Maxton Design and thank you for sending out this spoiler. So next up, we're going to take off the exhaust tips and then take the diffuser off somewhere you can then remove the bumper. Now you don't actually need to take the bumper off, but if you want to get a perfect fitment and make sure the clips are all properly pushed in, I would recommend taking the bumper off. And if I'm honest, it's the first time I've ever done it and it was super simple. Now the diffuser and exhaust tips are from a company called MJ Modifications and that will lead me on to today's sponsor. Now MJ Modifications are going to be working with us quite a lot over the near future and they've kindly sent out these exhaust tips and diffuser to go on the back of the car. Now first off I want to say the actual customer service so far has been amazing and also the delivery times have been excellent compared to what I've experienced in the past. Now if you go on the website they've literally got parts for all different cars, especially they've got loads of parts for M140i's and BMW 1 Series in general. They've got ones for the older models of 1 Series and the newer ones, so just go on the website and take a look. As I said, I'm probably using an awful lot of their modifications over the near future. They do all little ones, they do sort of the little ones starting from badges all the way up to big ones like new bumpers and stuff like that. Now keep an eye on the channel because something could be coming in the future potentially regarding bumpers, so look forward to that and it's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. Now once again a massive thank you to MJ Modifications for sponsoring today's video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a discount code BB10 in the description down below and also on screen so you can go check them out and I'll leave links and everything like that as well. Now thanks again to NPerform for these registration plate lights. They did hook me up on my last 2 cars I believe. Links in the description. So boys and girls, look at the car now. It is looking much better. We've put the Maxton Lip Spoiler V1 on top of there. It looks really nice. Same as my old car because you know, why change what's not broken? I absolutely love this one so I wanted it again. So massive shout out to Maxton Design for that. Also, we have put on the registration plate lights which are LED and a lot brighter. So thanks to NPerform for that. And finally, we have got the new diffuser and M Performance style exhaust tips from MJ Modifications. Look at that. It is looking amazing. So yeah, sometimes things don't always go to plan. Now the rest of the video was going to be me going and taking this car on a dyno because it was mapped. However, there's been a slight change of plan. Now if you look over there, you can clearly see that that now says 400 horsepower and not 480. Now let me give you a bit of backstory now. Now when I was cleaning the car once, I noticed that one of the front canards had started to pop off a little bit. I had a sort of closer look at it and I could tell that there was a bit of overspray on it. So what I did is I pulled it off. And when I mean pulled it off, it kind of just fell off in my hands. And I noticed around all the outside of the canards, all the clips, well I think like 3 out of 4 clips had snapped. And because this car had warranty, I thought, you know what, let me just message the dealer and see if I can maybe get a new front set of canards because I kind of want this car to be pretty immaculate. Now I messaged them and they said, would you be able to take the car down to your local BMW so we can get them done for you? And I kind of told them like, it's only some canards, I don't think I really need to go to a BMW that's 50 minutes away. Like, I could just fit them myself. But anyway, they insisted that they wanted the car. So what they said was they can give me £50 compensation just for sort of the inconvenience, really, of driving 50 minutes down the road. And they also said they wanted to give the car a health check. So I thought, you know what, why not? If it's going to have a health check, if they're going to pay me sort of the fuel and everything to take the car down, the time and all that, I might as well do it. Anyway, I took the car down to Ocean BMW in Falmouth. Now, I must just say, from straight out of the bat, their customer service was phenomenal. It was fantastic. So Alfie from Ocean BMW, really do appreciate it. Like, the whole process was just smooth. He called me every day with updates, everything like that. It was fantastic. So cheers Alfie for that. It made the whole experience so much better. So anyway, I took the car to Ocean, BMW in Falmouth. They had a look at the canard situation and realised it wasn't just the actual canards that need replacing. It was like the inserts behind as well. So they basically told me, oh, it's going to need new inserts. It's also going to need a new set of front canards. So I was like, oh, that's not a problem. So they did the health check and they came across a few problems. Obviously, they checked all the tyres and everything like that. They said the tyres are fine. They did say as an advisory they do need new wide blades. So I've now put a new set of wide blades on the front and the back, just nice Bosch ones, just so you know they're done and I don't have to worry about that. And there's something satisfying about new wipers. But anyway, they also said that my top mounts need doing. Now I didn't even notice this, not gonna lie. It went on a track day, didn't even notice it. But I thought, you know what, it's under warranty, why not? So anyway, in the end, I ended up getting the front canards, the inserts where the canards go, 2 new front top mounts, and the wheel alignment, and also finally they reset the car back to factory settings, which cleared the map. And that will now explain why I can't do the dyno video anymore. Now, you're probably wondering, why did they clear the map? You know, were they meant to? Now, yes, I did actually approve for the map to be cleared. Now, there's a reason for this. Recently, when I've been driving the car, I noticed that between sort of 5,000 and 7,000 RPM, it would like do a weird glitch, or it'd be a bit like, it had like a flat spot in it or something. Now, I couldn't work out whether or not it's because the car was mapped and the gearbox wasn't, because I know that can be quite a big problem. If the car, like the engine's mapped, but the gearbox can't keep up. So I thought, do I risk it just getting XHP to find out if that's the problem? I thought, no, screw it. I'll let them take the map off it, which they did. They cleared all the cars, so we're all back to factory now, so I can put my own software on there in the very near future. So I'm so much happier about that. It also drives so much better now, like so much better than it was with the map. Like, it pulls away better, it changes gear better, it doesn't lag, it just, obviously it's a lot slower, like a lot slower. But anyway, it drives better. So anyway, yeah, we got the canards, the inserts, we got the car back to factory, we also got the 2 new front top mounts, they also did a 4-wheel alignment on it, and yeah, they just kind of made sure it was all fine, and which it is, so that's brilliant. And yeah, once again, thanks to Ocean BMW Falmouth. I haven't been sponsored or anything to say this, they just genuinely were the best experience I've ever had there. Like, Alfie was just spot on, everything was just easy, just did the job, it was fantastic. So that leads me on to a bit of a problem. What do we do for the rest of the video? Now, we're gonna have to start off by going and get some fuel. So I'm gonna go get a drink and some fuel, and then we're gonna head down to that Tint guy here in Cornwall, and he is gonna do something pretty cool on the car. Now, you would have, if you've watched the channel when I had my old, well, to be fair, if you watch the channel when I had my old M140i and also 118i, he's also worked on both of those. So yeah, this will be the 3rd car he's worked on, and yeah, I look forward to seeing him and you know, having a little catch up on that. And he's going to do some cool little bits on the car. And once we've done that, we're going to head home and we're going to do a few more extra bits just to kind of round off the video. So yeah, not really the plan I had, I'm not going to lie, so I do apologise. We will do a dyno video in the near future, but I needed the map to come off. I needed the map to come off because it just didn't drive right, and I thought, you know what, I would like to put BMW's genuine software on there. You know, it just made sense. And for people who probably are going to ask, yes, the car was under warranty, yes, it got paid all through the garage, and yeah, I think the bill was about £1,200. Now, I'm really hoping that Tesco have premium fuel. Oh no, oh, they do. Some pumps are fine, some pumps are not. The other day they had absolutely no fuel. Boys and girls, I've arrived at that Tint guy. He's now moved from Stenalees to St Stephen's, and he's got a much bigger unit. So in a second I'll go in and give you sort of a brief tour, but once again a massive thank you to the Tint guy for sorting all this out. Basically today he's going to be doing the canards, getting them wrapped in black, and also he's going to be tinting the rear lights to sort of make it like the Shadow Edition lights. But yeah, make sure you go check him out. I'll leave all links and anything in the description to his social media and his website and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go inside and take a quick look. a massive thank you to that Tint guy for wrapping the canards and the rear lights. I'll leave all the information about him in the description down below. But anyway, now back home to get the bumper off and install my Maxton V1 Lip Splitter and some mesh grille. Now I really like using mesh grille because it protects the radiator from leaves, big stones, and just basically rubbish getting up in the grille. And also thanks to Maxton for sending out this front splitter. They're a massive help on the channel, so I really do appreciate that. Links in the description. So boys and girls, there we have it. The splitter is now installed with the mesh grille, exactly like I did on my old car. Now I didn't actually re-film much of it. One, because I needed to get out and go record another video to do the exhaust. And two, because I've already done it on my old car. So if you want to go ahead and watch the full video of me installing it and a tutorial and everything like that, I'll leave a link in the description down below, and also one of those pop-up cards. But yeah, as you can see there, you got the mesh grille, which helps with stones and leaves and stuff like that, and also hides the radiator a bit because it's more black. And the front splitter there looking absolutely mint, and also the front canards from the Tint guy look absolutely amazing. I mean, it just completes the front end. It looks a lot better. And heading over to the back, obviously we've had the rear lights tinted. He also did tint the top one as well, and I just think that looks so much better than it does when it was sort of red. It now looks like the Shadow Edition lights, which is what I was going for. Now you might have noticed that I haven't done the badge wraps with the ring yet. That will be coming soon when they arrive, but yeah, it's looking really good. And also we can't forget the MG Modifications diffuser and exhaust tips. They look absolutely amazing. It gets rid of that horrible grey sort of rear diffuser, and the pea shooters as well. And then we got the NPerform registration plate lights, which will look a lot cleaner at night. And then we have the Maxton Design lip spoiler. It's really starting to come along. Like in this video, we've done an awful lot of modifications, so make sure you leave a like rating if you enjoyed it. There you have it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. It's been probably quite a long one, but just a massive thank you to all the companies like MG Modifications, NPerform, Maxton Design, the Tint guy. I think that's it. But hopefully you did go ahead and enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys very, very soon in another modifications video. I've got so much planned for this. In the next video, we're going to start on some modifications that I have never done before.